Every 100 years, humanity faces a new disaster, spun straight from the wheel of death. Some are minor annoyances, others could wipe us off the planet entirely. Your job? Watch it all unfold and see if humanity can survive every single disaster on this wheel. No one is safe, no one is spared, and trust me, things only get worse. Year 1. Right now the world is empty, so let's fix that. 100 humans, and right away they create a kingdom. The name was too complicated, so I just changed it to Sugma. Oh, by the way, here's the disaster wheel. As you can see, I've added pretty much all the disasters to it. There's nothing particularly special about these humans. In fact, they're quite stupid, and very lazy too. But they managed to build a house, and then they have their first kid, and let's name her JimBob. Let's give JimBob a few traits to make sure she outlives humanity, or something like that. That's funny, right? The humans expand, make more villages, and make JimBob a leader. At 5 years old, humans make farms, and JimBob hits puberty. Year 25, Sugma Kingdom is looking massive. They got mines and boats, and more villages. JimBob is now a pacifist. Year 50, Sugma Kingdom has over 500 people. JimBob's hair is now gray. Oops, my bad. She now has 10 kids. At year 80, they made another village. By this point, I normally wouldn't pay attention to stuff like that, but I just found it funny how they put an entire village on a small island. Year 100, Sugma Kingdom has over 1,200 people. They got fancy houses, worship shrines, and training barracks. They're gonna need it for what's coming. And now it's time for what you've all been waiting for, the disaster wheel. The fate of all of humanity lies on just a single spin. And it's acid clouds. 20 of them. Just gotta grab these, just sprinkle in all 20 clouds just like that, and let's see how the humans handle this. Acid's killing trees. JimBob doesn't seem to be bothered. It's also damaging their infrastructure, and just like that, it's gone. Older and weaker houses got destroyed, while more modern houses survived. And look at the terrain. It got messed up badly. With this graph, we can see almost 400 people died to the acid. JimBob's okay though, and she's also fat. Because of the acid rain messing up the terrain, these weird trees started popping up. Then JimBob's mom, the queen of Sugma, died, making JimBob the new queen. At year 150, humanity somewhat recovered, but their land was now infected by the acid, and these trees were spreading everywhere. Year 200, their population's going up, but their land is getting worse. For some reason, the humans didn't want to expand over here, so I changed the biome to grass to hopefully make things a little more fair, because from now on, things are only gonna get worse, and if the humans are not prepared, they will all die. Alright, this should be good. Let's spin that wheel now. Oh, what's it gonna be? What's gonna terrorize humanity now? Biomass. This is a biomass, and it spawns these little bioblobs. Oh, I can't wait to see this in action. There one of the little thingies going. Did they kill it already? Okay, hold up. I put 3 more, just cause like, oh, okay. Well, damn. Humanity can take that win for now. I mean, only 10 people died. Year 300, Kingdom of Sugma has grown even larger, and they got these mansion houses too. It's wheel time. Oh. 3 flame towers. So the flame towers spawn demons? 1, 2, 3. Now go, my precious, and kill the humans. Oh. This one too? Oh, nah. I don't even think anybody died. Humanity has just become too powerful. Year 400. They have over 2,000 people, and they just got palaces. JimBob's almost 400, and she's now evil. Please be something crazy to absolutely just kill the humans. Super pumpkin! It's pretty much the same thing as the biomass. These naturally spawn in farms, so I'm just gonna put 1 for each farm. And I think that's it. I swear, this better do some damage. Oh, nah! This one too? They got them all. They killed them so easily. You're 500. I can't stop them. And I kid you not, this happened when I was recording. I really want something crazy to happen, like Greg. That'd be really funny. Oh no, what? Yeah, I somehow predicted that I would get Greg. That was 1 in 40 odds, by the way. What is Greg, you may ask? Well, just take a look. I'm pretty sure Greg is supposed to be this really powerful creature that causes like death and destruction, or at least that's what I've heard. Alright, Greg, let's see what you can do. And he's already getting bombarded by all the humans. Greg, you were absolutely dog water, bro. He's getting cooked. That was just sad. I don't even think he killed anyone. What the hell? Did y'all see that? Again? You're 600. They keep growing. I found out that JimBob is the most known, the biggest level, the oldest, the most kills, the richest, the most births, the smartest, the most health. Like, damn, save some for someone else. Alright, that's enough shenanigans. It's time for some death. And 50 snowmen. Alright, I'm just gonna spawn them all right here. And 50. I really hope this kills some people. Alright, let's go. Okay, they're actually doing something. I can't even tell if they're dying or they're just being pushed together. Oh, wait. Hold up. They only killed 15 people. Also, I think it's about time I introduce this next rule. Right now, every 100 years, I spin the disaster wheel and the disaster happens. But to make things increasingly more exciting as time goes on, every 1,000 years, the punishments on the wheel doubles. Which means 1 Greg would now be 2 Gregs, or 50 snowmen would be 100, which probably doesn't sound as bad as it is, given how easily the humans took care of all the disasters so far. But trust me when I say this, there are some really bad things on that wheel, and doubling them pretty much would mean almost instant death. Year 700. They just keep going. JimBob's sleeping on the streets like a hobo. What's gonna lead to humanity's demise now? Please be nukes, please be nukes, please be nukes. 20 thunderclouds. I swear they keep on getting off easy. Uh-oh, this ain't looking too good. JimBob's running for the hills and her people are getting struck down by lightning. They're trying their best to put out the fires. And just like that, they're gone. Only took 5 years and only 60 people died. Year 800, JimBob's just chilling in her house. So let's get something crazy to disturb her. And... more clouds? Are you kidding me? These are pretty much just fire clouds, so this should do a decent amount of damage. Oh god! It's so much more worse than I imagined. Fire seems to be JimBob's one weakness, so she's running to the pond to not die. You can hear the cries of help and all the death sounds all around. This looks absolutely devastating. And this poor island, oh my god. And it's finally done. That killed over 2,000 people. And the island village was completely destroyed. Dude, that was bad. Year 900. Humanity has fully recovered. So let's make sure this time they can't. I like where this is heading. Infect 10% of the populace with mush spores. Yippee! Humans got a population of 2,475. Let's do some quick math. 10% is 247 people. Let's round up to 250. And would you look at that? I found a village with exactly 250 people. Now I just have to infect them all. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When people with this trait suddenly die, they turn into this violent mushroom creature. So this isn't something that'll bring immediate harm, but the damage will spread, and eventually the cracks will start to show, till everyone becomes infected. Year 1000, the population has shrunk a little. Over half of the population is infected, and now JimBob is also infected. Despite pacifist, she's killed 11 people. Probably those who got infected and turned. Next disaster. Ooh, explosives. I like this. This shouldn't be too bad, right? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that's fine. I just targeted some buildings, but it barely affected them because they cleaned up real quick. I didn't think about the side effects though, because when I was dropping bombs, it was obviously killing people. And when people die, remember, they turn into violent mushroom people, leading to more death in battle. And since it's now year 1000, that means we need to double everything on this wheel list. And there we go. Just look at that wheel. Year 1100. Let's take this baby out for a spin. Literally. Oh god. Let's see how the humans handle not 1, but 10 whole dragons. For some reason they're not leaving. Oh wait, never mind. This is what you love to see. Oh wait, the dragons are dying. Dude, what? Wait, no. Just like that? It was that easy? Well, at least they did some damage. Year 1200. Seems like everyone abandoned the wasteland biome, except for JimBob. Let's see what we get this time. Ooh. 10 UFOs. Yippee, we get some aliens. And off they go. They don't look as dangerous as dragons, so they can't be as harmful, right? Oh god. And when they get shot down, this happens. And now we have alien friends. But I don't think they came in peace. I mean, I don't think this is what you would call peaceful. But it looks like the humans are getting their hands on some alien tech, which seems to be coming in handy. But I think it's causing more harm than good because they're accidentally killing each other, turning themselves into mushrooms. And now we have a giant mushroom horde. All this is going on while JimBob is sleeping. And after 2 years, their population got cut in half. After I finished my piss break, I said this. Alright. Come on, they gotta die soon, right? Oh, how very, very, very wrong I was. Year 1300, they're struggling to grow back their population. JimBob has now had over 100 kids. Well, whatever kids are left will definitely be dead after this. Oh, that was a close one. 10 ice towers. I tried my best to evenly spread them throughout the map. Ice towers spawn these really powerful ice dudes, so this should be really bad. Wait, one is still left. Oh, this one too? Bro, come on. You're actually joking. They beat that way too easily. Year 1400. Come on, we gotta make up for that tragedy last century. Oh! Man, what the? Surely the same thing won't happen, right? Alright, well, what do you want me to say? They're using alien blasters. Year 1500. Humans are slowly climbing back up. Hold on, what's going on over here? Why is everybody on fire? I didn't even do anything, and yet all hell is breaking loose. Might as well make it worse for them. Oh, no. And one more. Everyone that died to the bombs got turned into mushrooms. Hell yeah. Year 1600, they pretty much healed up already. But me no likey. I want death. Spin. Oh god. Wait, these aren't that bad. Just a little water. And now we got Ballsack Lake. Year 1700. I swear, the humans always got something going on. Over half their population is still infected. So you know what? Let's just make it worse. Because why not? Oh. Okay, no, this is actually seriously bad. I'm not even joking anymore. Alright, if I don't do something right here and right now, the video will end, and I don't want that yet because that's boring. Grey goo basically spreads and eats everything it touches, so if I didn't add rivers, the whole world would have gone bye-bye. And off it goes. Look, the island's already gone and spreading by water. This whole village is next. The buildings, people, everything is just gonna die. This stuff is insta-kill. And just like that, it's gone. And here's what's left. The world is really starting to look a little funky now. And at year 1785, mind you, I turned off rebellions, so this dude thought he could get around that by making a whole new kingdom. At year 1800, the new kingdom was comprised of only skeletons. The humans have adapted and are now using the rivers as trade routes, and Ballsack Lake is still here. Alright, let's see what we're gonna get this time. Alrighty. Landmines. Alright, well, let's just sprinkle them down. Surely no one will step on them, right? I just realized this dude is sleeping on the landmines. So when he wakes up, hopefully he doesn't move. Oh god, watch out! What? Well, looks like nothing's gonna happen. Oh. Never mind. That didn't even kill the guy. And this one went off too. But it didn't kill anybody. Then the king of the new small kingdom died. But she was the only human. The only other citizens were skeletons. Leaving the kingdom 2 skeletons who can't reproduce. Year 1900. This kingdom is pretty much dead. Let's make it even more deader. Come on, baby. That's what I got. Oh, like we need any more of these goobers. Here we go. Attack! The humans are low-key cooking them. This is taking a little while longer than I thought. Looks like they all died. They did manage to kill 100 people, though. Year 2000. Yippee, yippee. I just love the death wheel. Oh. Infect 20% of the population with madness. 1,000 people. Quick math is 200. Now I just gotta find out who to infect. I'll do this village, and a little here too. These groupers didn't waste no time trying to kill each other. Oh, it's not looking good up here either. But eventually they killed all the crazy people. And remember what time it is? That means it's time to double all the punishments again. So here is the new punishment wheel. Year 2100. Their population has been going down for a while. Alright, let's test out this new wheel. Ooh. 40 tornadoes. 40 is a lot, so I tried my best to spread them evenly throughout the map. This is by far the coolest looking disaster yet. It's sucking up all their dirt and sending people flying. Other than a little misplaced dirt, it didn't cause much harm. And for the next 500 years, we got some simple disasters like some bombs, which might have completely destroyed a whole village. 400 fire elementals, which should cause a little bit of a problem, but nothing the humans couldn't handle. Even more bombs. 4 tumors, which pretty much died instantly. Until year 2600. Humanity was looking strong, and then this happened. Oh, yo! Oh no! 4 Tsar bombs. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. I tried my best to place them in spots that wouldn't fully destroy the humans because that'd be pretty boring. But that doesn't mean I went easy on them. The bombings wiped out entire villages and families and ended up wiping out 70% of their population, activating spores growing inside them, turning them into walking mushroom corpses. JimBob and what was left of her kingdom were forced to fight off the mushroomers, because if they didn't, they would all die. The humans were smart and used the terrain to their advantage. Knowing the mushrooms couldn't cross the river, they shot with bows and boat cannons from afar, until they managed to kill most of them off. And at year 2700, the humans managed to reclaim some of their old territory. With a population of a measly 100 people, JimBob was now insanely old. In her lifetime, she had given birth to over 200 kids. Half the population was homeless, and even more than half were starving. Let's hope this disaster isn't so bad so they can recover some more. Oh god, is that 40 bowling balls? So if you don't already know, this is a bowling ball, and this is what it does. Yeah. It's pretty much just giant bouncy ball bombs. A few here, a few there, a few everywhere. And the last one. Kaboom! That only killed half of the humans. Year 2800. I'm glad the humans were able to come back from that. Honestly, I'm kind of proud of them. With how much stuff they've dealt with and the fact they're still alive. 200 necromancers. I don't know how bad this is gonna be. I haven't played around much with these, so I don't know how deadly they are. Oh god, what's that? They're casting flying balls. It looks like they can spawn skeletons to help them fight. JimBob has had enough of their nonsense and is going to kill them personally. But there's too many and they're overwhelming her. The skeletons the necromancers are spawning are making kingdoms now? And buildings? More skelebaner kingdoms? JimBob has managed to trap herself on an island. Year 2900. The conflict didn't fully end because there's still necromancers and skeletons. JimBob managed to get her hands on a staff, and she's trying to kill the remaining necromancers. Never mind that, let's see what disaster they get this time. Whoa! 20 Robo Santas. Ho, ho, ho. All right, Santas, make sure to give everyone a jolly old good time. Oh, look, they're already dropping presents. How explosive. I love the violent, ominous shaking of the entire world as everyone's wondering what the is going on. Oh my god, Santas, you're killing everyone. JimBob seems to be enjoying this, right? Everyone say farewell to the Santas. Well, that was awesome. Looks like only a few humans died. And hey, a positive. Looks like only 2 people are infected now. Isn't that just swell? As the humans population is growing back up, I'm noticing more skeletons than humans. Year 3000. This is what it looks like. The skeletons got a whole functioning kingdom, while the humans, there's not so many left. It's mostly skeletons. Looks like the wheel is doing its job, because most of the humans are dead. 200 bandits. I'll place a few over here in the skeletons territory, and I'll spread the rest around. Bandits are known for causing a ruckus. With the help of their skeleton slaves, this should be an easy win for the humans. After they killed one wave, they went after another. A little chaos later, it seems like they managed to kill them all. And since it is year 3000, doubling punishments again. This is gonna be so much fun. Year 3100, this wheel, literally anything on here could mean instant death. 400 zombies. To make this more fair, I'm spawning the zombies on this island and giving them a path to come over. Because if I just spawned them on the humans, that would just end the video right away. And I like a more slow, painful, suffering type of death rather than a quick one. No, JimBob, what are you doing? Don't be a hero, JimBob, it's not worth it. JimBob began fighting the entire horde of zombies all by herself, and she was cooking them until nothing. She completely wiped them out, and she was perfectly fine. Year 3200. Update, I've made the wheel spin time longer to increase suspense. I mean, just look at this. What's it gonna land on? Ooh! Nah! They are so dead. World population is 157. Doing some quick math, it looks like we need to infect 128 people. I'll be tracking by this counter. Just gotta sprinkle it around a little. I might have gotten a few extra people. A bunch of the skeletons got infected. Year 3300. And at 3,300 years old, it seems the plague killed off all the other humans, and JimBob was now the only human left standing. I'd like to also mention she has -1 child. This could very well be the last disaster spin, the one to finally kill and completely destroy all of humanity for good. Well, well, well. They're definitely dead now. JimBob is the only human left, and I've been recording for over 4 hours now, and I would like to end this video once and for all. So I'm gonna end it in style by becoming Crabzilla and killing JimBob. 80 seconds is more than enough time to kill you, JimBob. You are finished! Ah! Wait, what? How is she not dying? Isn't this form supposed to be super powerful? I'm literally God! How could I not kill her? Did I just make her that overpowered? Wait, no. Just die already! My timer is beginning to run out. No! No, no, no! Ah! JimBob somehow managed to survive Crabzilla, and the kingdom of Sugma was still alive with a single village up north. JimBob now had 100 years to rebuild what was lost before the next disaster strikes. Year 3400, JimBob is all alone, but she does have some skeleton friends, if you can even call them that. This century spin wasn't that crazy. It was just a few silly ghosts, which JimBob swiftly took out in what almost looked like an anime battle. Year 3500, JimBob is slowly trying to rebuild, but little did she know what was coming next. Might be her downfall. 80 evil mages. I just placed them all in one fat clump, and look at JimBob go. She's right on the attack. But there's just too many of them. Even though she stole an evil staff, she's struggling to kill any of them. This is literally the game at max speed, plus 1,000 times speed with editing. Year 3600. She was fighting them for so long, they had time to form a group. The evil mages had managed to corner JimBob on this little island. Let me just increase this for more suspense. And off we go. Ooh boy, this is a long one. Damn. Oh, it's still spinning. Okay. Well, damn. What's it gonna be? Oh! 800 rude skulls. Yeah, I might have hyped that up a little more than necessary. Well, actually, no, because look how epic this battle is. Oh, well, that was kind of disappointing. That only took her 1 year. Time skip! It is now year 3700. JimBob is surviving as best as she can, while also killing off the evil mages here and there. Now it is time for what could be her last ever wheel spin. Knowing JimBob survived Crabzilla, I don't even know anymore. Can she even die? Like, honestly. 80 earthquakes. Oh my goodness. Just a moment, please. This might just take a little while. Alright, we're halfway there. Oh god, this takes forever. And finally, it's time for the last one. 80! Wow, that feels good. I certainly accomplished a lot. And now that the land is connected, the evil mages and JimBob can fight. Everything JimBob went through, the weather, the attacks, the infections, the natural disasters, and the bombings. After 3,700 years of living on this world, whilst fighting the evil mages, JimBob finally perished, and humanity had now fully gone extinct. This wasn't a story about how— Alright, enough that philosophical crap. All the humans died because I put them through hell. Simple as that. Now let's wipe this world clean and end it with a world nuking. Kaboom!